Welcome back, guys. We're at the cabin here. Gonna go get some wood, hopefully build a sauna. Gonna have to get the boat out here. She's in the bushes. That'll be a little bit of effort, but no big deal. Tide's medium high, so that's nice. And then yeah, there's probably, I don't know, there's a 110-foot 2x6 tongue and groove at the wharf there. So we'll go grab it and hopefully not, you know, kill ourselves doing it. Okay, pretty easy. These old ladders are working good, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, I think we'll just move this ladder over, slide her into the water, get the motor on, hopefully not get our feet wet, and get going. Looks like a freaking great day for hauling, so we'll see. Sorry, this motor is only 88 pounds. Which is quite heavy. That was pretty easy. So I mean, I don't know what I'd be complaining about. Get much easier than that. Anyway, you get the idea. We get it in there. Whew. Here we are at the truck. She's looking good. Carl fixed up this little Honda, which is pretty darn sweet. So it's running good. And looking forward to using that. We got some deck blocks, some interesting asphalt, weird roofing that smells funny, but is light and easy to use, I guess. Got a couple $100 sheets of treated 3/4 ply. Holy crap. I think I might bolt these tires to make a little spot against the rocks back at the cabin to make a little spot for the boat. And then we've got this beauty 2x6x10 tongue and groove hemlock that I'm hoping to build the sauna out of. Load one here. Got some stuff from the car, a few tires, solar panels, this and that. Not too bad. All right, number two, we're gonna bring this dolly to try to help with the wood. Back at the wharf here. It looks like we've got some unexpected visitors. We've got Mom and Carl here. So let's go see what they have to say. Oh, well, we've had some surprise visitors. Mom and Carl are here. Hi. Unannounced, but that's fine. Thanks for coming. And we've done, they love me. Isn't that nice? I love them too. Anyways, one load's done. And I'm gonna get the second here. All right, we got Carl in the front of the boat here. We're gonna go unload. We got a handful, I don't know, maybe 12, 14 hemlocks and some 10 spruce 2x6x8. A couple $100 pieces of 3/4 ply and some roofing. So load number 2. All right, Carl's here again. We got trip number 3, all hemlock, 25 pieces here. So we're doing good. She's less heavy than last time, so all's well. Beauty day again. All right, we got load 4 here. My back's cooked. I think we've got half of the hemlock and most of the rest of the stuff. We're missing, we're gonna leave that dolly up there and 4 deck blocks. But yeah, we got this stuff here and we got more than half, so pretty good. Thanks to Mom and Carl for randomly stopping by. Let's head her out. Okay, that's it. All right, we got the 4th load for today, which is the last load. And here I thought I had at least 5 loads in me. Turns out we got these tires here so far, some roofing, 10 2x6s, and then what is this, 38 maybe, 39 or something? Oh, then the plywood, then the water, then the solar panel, various items. And now we're gonna unload this and make some burgers. Okay, we're the next day. We got load 5 here. Just finished up load number 6 here. Still got the dolly. Not sure if I'm gonna bring that this time. Okay, we're gonna go for load, what is it, 8, 7? I don't freaking know. Day 3, the last load here, all hemlock. Yeah, I'm not sure, maybe 8 loads? Something like that, would have to count later. Beauty day. Can't be beat. So we'll slowly putz around the corner and stack it up and get going on the base. Oh shit. Well, phone fell. Pulled the boat up a bit. And this is one big stack of wood. 100 pieces, 10 foot long, 2x6 hemlock tongue and groove. A couple piece of $100 ply, some 2x6 treated for the base, a little bit of weird asphalt roofing, and some tires to make a spot for the boat, and a couple cement blocks for the base. Anyway, a little tired, but beauty day. Let's take a break. Welcome back to the Sauna project. Getting going on some land clearing here. Decided on a location for it, so pleased about that. Picked convenience over coolness factor, but should be a little more usable. Did a tiny bit of clearing yesterday. This little spot right here is kind of gonna be where it goes. So right off the boardwalk, so it's convenient, easy to get in and out of, and that. So I've done a tiny bit of clearing so far, but today I'm going to clean up the rest, figure out where the four corners are, dig them down a little bit, and get some gravel from the beach and make little mini foundations, and then get some deck blocks over and try to place them. So we'll see if the weather holds, but it's looking good out here again. There's the bunkie in the background, and yeah, it's a beauty day out here, so can't be beat. Let's put you down and try to get something done here. So the sauna is supposed to be about 6 by 7 feet. We've got some tools here, dug down not too far, only about maybe a foot, a little more, but we've already hit rock. That's the nice thing about this place, is there's rock pretty quick. There we go. Okay. Oh, sweating already. Anyway, we got this 2 holes here. Look at that. More or less 7 feet apart. We'll go grab a couple buckets of gravel from the beach, fill her in, and then that's it. Then you slap the paving stone on top. So we're gonna do that for the other 2 corners, and then get the gravel in and get the paving stones on. So yeah, we'll take a break here. Holy moly. All right, after a lot of pissing around, we got the base looking good. Everything's all leveled up with some 4x4s and looking pretty square. So we're happy with it so far. We got to cut up the beams for the inside here and get them in, and then we'll be ready for plywood. So things are looking good. It. Okay, there we're back. Carl's helping me. We've got the deck put on, did that the last one, but we put on the first course, which we had to rip. So then we're going to interlock the next piece here. I think I'm not that skilled with this stuff. Sometimes I don't do. Now we're real nice and in there. All right, ready? Yeah. There. I mean, that's as good of a job as I'm kind of gonna do here, I think. And it is an outdoor sauna. I mean, let's not get carried away. It's looking okay. A few bigger gaps here or there, but not much can be done. So yeah, we'll just kind of keep going. And there might be a bit extra. Kind of put 9 inches on here, but I can always cut that back if we want that to be smaller later. And yeah, kind of hoping to get rid of some of the mildew stain. I'll have to do that later. Not sure if I'll sand or bleach, but we'll give that a try. Here's some cuts from yesterday. Not sure. They probably will need a little bit of attention before they go in. And yeah, just kind of 2 different widths of boards, because it's basically a little over 6 feet by a little over 7 feet. And yeah, we'll see what I can get done. Fucking hell. No. Fucking bee went in my boot. Jeez, that would have hurt. Let's take a look at the sauna. Don't fall off the stairs, jeez. It's kind of a mess here. We've had to turn off the camera and just kind of work for a bit yesterday, so we got a bunch of mess here for cutoffs and a few strip cuts here. And then I was going to use that asphalt roofing, but I've got some spare tin and it's just going to fit better and be easier. So that's what I'm going to go with. Got some underlayment up there. Got a little sketchy ladder set up here. This ladder's also bowing right here on these arms. Well, this one's, I got to do something about that. I got to put a piece of angle iron in there or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy with kind of how it's gone up. I think you guys saw most of the sides. And then yesterday we threw up this notched one here, kind of notched in 2x4s all the way down, stuck it off about 10 inches on each side, so it's going the same on the back. And then yeah, kind of flush cut the sides here to match the top, to match the top of the 2x4s. Got a little bit of a slope on there, and then I proceeded to pick the nicest 2x6s that I had left of the Hemlock tongue and groove, and got this deck on here. Let's scramble up here and take a couple shots of the view. It's pretty sick. Try not to frickin' fall off the ladder here. Little dice here. Little dice. All right, there we are. Yeah, so I don't know. There's not much slope on this roof here, and the view is pretty sick. And this Hemlock TNG is ultra solid. I put the 2x4 rafters, 12-inch on center, so it's super duper solid up here. Glued and screwed with PL. This thing is as tight as a drum. Right now there's no way to get in, and I lost a hammer in there, so that'll have to stay for a bit. But yeah, it's looking good. Let's not fall off, but it's looking good in the back here. Looking good in the sides here. Got the tin. We're gonna throw this underlayment on real quick with some tar just around the edges. Then I'm gonna try my best to screw down the tin so that no screws are seen from inside. Wish me luck. Got the shed over there. Thanks guys for helping with that. That was awesome. I think it's so great. So appreciate that. And then yeah, the cabin's looking good, doing good, needs some maintenance, but we'll get there one of these times. Anyways, yeah, beautiful day here. And we got the little outhouse there with the outdoor shower and the bunkie back there where people can come visit and stay. It's pretty nice in there. Anyways, and then there's a garden back there that didn't really work out that I built in the spring, but it's got some potatoes, so that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get to it here. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Gonna go home in a day or so, and not gonna have time to do any more, but looking good. Gonna clean up the mess here in a bit, but let's show you the roof. So far we've opted for no drip edge or just this. Might throw some tar under there or some caulk or something when I get back, but I think we'll just see how it rolls for the next month or so. Yeah, did a light job of screwing, enough I'd say. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, and put a little back cap on there because that's where the really bad weather comes, and that's the highest point. So that was the only concern. Did some tarring back there as well, and What else? Let's show you around here. So, yeah, I got a slight drip edge here, but you know, nothing serious. A little bit worried about that, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll put some tar or some caulk there. And then in the back, that's it with the actual drip edge, which is nice. It's looking good here. So let's see if we can pick up this screw. We'll clean up some garbage, try to make it nice around here, and take a break and then get out of here soon. So that's it for the sauna build for this time. Well, next trip we will cut the door, put the stove in, put the benches in, maybe put a window in, but probably not until next year, and then we'll fire it up. Anyway, that's it. So tune in later and maybe we'll finish. All right, guys, we're back at the cabin. Gonna finish up the sauna this video. So let's see what's going on here. Got the tool belt out. Beauty frickin' day. Trying to enjoy the last couple days of nice weather here. Let's go take a look. This is kind of where we left off. And oh, I had a little sit down on the roof. It's pretty frickin' nice up there. I'm gonna make a ladder, permanent ladder that goes up there, which will be cool. So order of operations, I think, is door. Then I'm gonna sand inside to clean it up. Then I'm gonna throw some tile down. Then I'm gonna put the benches in. And then I think the stove after that. And then the window. And so, yeah, pretty stoked to get going. But, yeah, going a bit slow here. We're gonna have a short window to keep the heat in. That's kind of critical. So it's gonna be 24 inches wide by 5'11". So my tall friends are gonna have to duck, but it'll keep the heat in, and then the upper bench will be somewhere up there, so it should be good. And then I'm gonna build a little deck right here so we can come out here. So yeah, so that'll probably last though. Anyways, let's go take a look. Got the ladder up there. Steve and I went out and did an epic paddleboard yesterday. That was freaking sick. Got some wood down here. Got some tile. This is the tile for the floor. Super stoked about that. I bought the exact amount of tile. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. So hopefully it all goes well. This is some good hemlock I'm going to use for the door and around the door. So I'm just kind of drying it out right here right now. Yeah. Anyway, and then this is some Western red cedar for the smell and the look and the benches. So we got a couple 2x6s and a bunch of 2x4s. Yeah, so we're gonna try to do a nice job of that. Beauty day here. Got the canoe out. Can't complain. So we'll see what I get done here, but yeah, we're gonna get cracking soon. Pretty excited. Then the weather's gonna cool down, and gonna test out the sauna. Maybe we'll get the hot tub going too, and see if we can find a spot to slip in for a cold plunge. Anyway, we'll try to grab some video of me doing each steps here. Make for a good video.
Disfrutando de todas esas cosas que traen unos peseón. Disfrutando de noches de esas que las no se ven, pero no se ven. Pero estarando en gol. And now we take my run.
Alright guys, I'm sick as a dog. It's freaking Saturday. This thing was supposed to be done tomorrow. Haven't done much the last few days, but I was thinking that it's probably better if some of the glue dries when I glue and screw the door on before I cut it. The plan is to cut the door after I glue and screw the frame and stuff. Anyway, I figured if I could get that done, maybe if I'm feeling better tomorrow, I could start. Anyway, I got the wood here. I don't feel like doing this, and I'm kind of worried it's not going to go that great because I'm not feeling good, but I'm going to crack into it, see how it goes. Alright, not bad. Let's see if that fits. Ouch. It's digging into me. Alright guys, that's it for today. Feeling a smidge better. Maybe the work was good for me. Anyways, we'll go take it easy now. This is how it turned out. Wish I paid a little more attention to the screw holes, but it's not too bad. So tomorrow we've got to put on one hinge there and another hinge there, and then maybe one in the middle, but probably two's fine. And then before we do that, we're gonna cut a hole with the skill saw, or cut a skill saw through here, put a hinge on, skill saw through there, put a hinge on, and then we're just gonna cut out the rest of the door, and hopefully it just swings open. And so we'll see inside. So we'll see about it tomorrow. Who knows? Anyways, beauty day out here. Can't complain. A little bit under the weather, but hopefully better tomorrow. Hope everyone's doing well. suboptimal. Frickin' heck. A little sick here, but that was a mission. Kind of made a mess, but got the door open. Didn't work as planned. Gonna have to clean it up a little bit, but no big deal. The inside of the sauna, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, finally we're back in here. All right, guys, I'm still sick. Feeling good enough to do a little tile, so got it all cleaned up in here. I think tile's the next step. Gonna start in this front corner so it looks the best, and then have any broken pieces in the back. I bought just enough tile, so we'll see how that goes. Don't have any spares, and then we'll have maybe some cut pieces in the front by the door here. So we'll kind of leave it so when you look in, you see the best stuff. Anyway, we got some very clean water here. They say to use very clean water, so we've got that. And this is our mixing spatula, which is abnormal. Anyway, and we got our mixing bucket, the thin set, and the tile. So we're good to go. And let's see how it goes. Hopefully we can bang this off real quick and call it a day, because I'm still not feeling the best. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. All right. I'm 100% eyeballing this at this point, so let's hope I did it right. I might have put in too much water. Shit. Yeah, I won't see. Here, let's video you what the fuck is in here. Bit much water here. Oh yeah. We're coming through it here. All right, we're gonna call it there. It might be a bit dry, but just kind of making a mess at this point. So. Whew. All right, we let it sit for a minute. It's looking okay. Not sure about the bottom. but we'll mix it up real quick and then we'll get started in the corner. So okay, let's see. Not quite. Boy, it's been a while. Been a while. Need a rag. Oh yeah, there we go. God damn it. Got cocky. Got cocky. All right. Tendency to use too much friggin' grout. Anyway. Forgot to film the most exciting part. Whoops. But at least I had my full PPE on. Just cut the window out. Didn't let it fall on the inside on the fresh tile. Still gotta tile the edges, but it's sunny and nice, so we're gonna do this window and we're gonna try to get this edges. Still sick, feeling a lot better though, so all's well. Yeah, pretty pumped about the window. I cut out a 3/4 inch cut around the edges, so I'm gonna chisel out half of it and then hope to kind of use that as a hold for the window. So we'll see how it goes. Thought I had too much. Huh. I mean, shit. It's about as good as I can do. we'll throw that 1x4 around the window for some structural support, etc. Looking good. Hopefully we can get those marks off, but I'm sure we will. Anyway, that's some cool sealant, this RTV shit. Check that out. Anyway, not bad. Let's check it out from inside. Oh, not bad. Trying not to step on the tile. Frig, yeah. Fucking wasps.
It was just two lovers sitting in the gal, listening to brown.
Eat it, dude.
Pinking out the sky, feeling super chill.
Jesus.
Down the clever. Miss call from my mother. I call you at the night, got she's got glitter for skin, pretty and baby. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's strong. You slow down time.
All right, it's a freaking beautiful day out here. Just finished the majority of the benches. Things are starting to come together. Gotta clean up still, but I'll show you. Still haven't done the grout, and yeah, so I've left these top pieces here. Sweet. And yeah, the idea is that your feet are above the rocks. So it's gonna be close, but up here there's 46 inches to the top of the bottom of the 2x4, and then I'm gonna put a piece of, you know, 1/2 inch cedar tongue and groove up here, I think, and so that'll bring that down a touch. So it should be about 45, which is pretty close to perfect, especially for my taller friends. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to getting it finished here. Not too much left. I gotta do something a little better looking for this kind of thing. This is just a temporary doorstop, but there's some stuff to do, but yeah, all good. Anyway, not feeling the best, but can't beat the weather, and I'm getting better, so all's well. Oh man, I'm gonna have a black finger for the end of time. Anyway, let's get on with it, eh? All right, guys, this is probably the end of the 2025 sauna project. It's pretty much done. It's not quite a couple things, but more or less tested it out once or twice. It's worked good. The boys are here over there just having a freaking rip-roaring time. So we're gonna get them in the sauna later. Anyways, we got the window nicely trimmed up. I'm working on the little platform here, so to walk in off the boardwalk, that still needs to be done, but might not happen this trip. Door's working okay. Got a little bit of work to be done around the door, just on ceiling, that's about it. But yeah, the tile worked out great. Getting off the grout was a bit of a bitch. Got the benches mostly done. Got the, hey, there's the boys. Got the stove working. The stove's just enough, a little bit of heat shield there, the tools. We got the inlet air vent there, which is great. Paneled the roof with some cedar after insulating the roof. Caulked the sides, insulated underneath with some rock wool. Happy about the benches here, they're working great. Lots of heat up top. We got the sauna thing there, and yeah, don't mind the noise, the boys are going on the roof. And we got the upper vent there to let the air out. We've got some fairy lights in here. Can turn those on. Hang on. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that's just gonna show up, but yeah, this is pretty great in here after dark. And probably get dirty from now on as we're gonna fire it up tonight. So a little bit to work on as far as like the latch is concerned and the door sealing. Other than that, pretty much good. And can't complain, pretty happy with it. So all's well. Solid project for this year. And a bonus is the roof. I found out early on I built the roof out of the same tongue and groove. Super strong up there. Freaking great deck, great view. We're gonna fix that pipe up with proper one, but no big deal. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one.